Wildcard Wednesday is here. We have some updates on the future of the Wildcard Wednesday program and also some golden tickets coming ahead. 5 new heavyweights as well. Got a couple things to go over. Let's jump into it. What's good, everybody? What's going on? It's your boy Rob, aka Roboto. So today's video, we have a few things to touch on. It's Wednesday, so Wildcard Wednesday is here, but the future of Wildcard Wednesday is not very long, actually. We also have golden tickets coming, a full release coming on the horizon as well, and some confirmed ones we can kind of go over. And we also have some new heavyweights. But before we jump into all that, I just want to let you know, if you are new here, I appreciate you for stopping by. Be so kind as to hit the subscribe button down below, notification bell right next to it. You're notified anytime I'm live right here for brand new content. Also, if you like this video, like everything you see, like everything going on here on this channel, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up on the video. And in the comment section down below, let me know which one of these Wildcard Wednesday programs has been your favorite this year and why. Let's have a little discussion, see if we want this to return next year. Let's jump into it. All right, so we're gonna jump into news and notes first and kind of go over the lay of the land before we touch on the heavyweights release today and jump into the game, talk about a few more things as well. So golden tickets, the first release of golden tickets is scheduled for Friday, April 30th. Also coming next Wednesday, and we'll touch on next Wednesday, Wildcard Wednesday, but next Wednesday as well is when they're going to go over the full list, the full reveal of who's actually getting a golden ticket. Now, the names I can say are allegedly coming according to content creators and people on the internet, so believe for it what you will. But here are the names I've seen so far. Now we have Grant Delpit, Brandon Ayuk, Harold Carmichael, which is a little, some people don't believe it. Derek Roberson, Tim Tebow. Now that's made by Dom. Dom allegedly has another golden ticket he acquired and is going to make another one. I haven't seen the second one yet, but allegedly that's the situation there. AJ Brown is one that I've seen confirmed. There's James Morgan, allegedly Throne is doing that one, and Jalen Reagor from the Eagles, I believe, is allegedly also getting one. That's just some names and word on the street. Overall, I like the names. There's no like Vic, there's no free safety Megatron. So far so good. If that's a good chunk of them, almost half of them right there of the 20 golden tickets. So keep that in mind there. In the next week or so, golden tickets are going to ramp up a lot leading up to next Friday. So you might see some more people claiming that they have a confirmed X, Y, and Z, blah, blah, blah. I would say take that all for a grain of salt. I've already seen some people trying to fake some stuff out there for views and such on the YouTube. So just be careful when you're going out there and seeing people report things. Make sure we have credible sources. But those are just some of the names I've heard. I'm not going to confirm or deny the validity of all of them. I know some of them are more credible than others, but those are just the names that are out here on the street. Also coming next Wednesday, Wildcard Wednesday, will be the final Wildcard Wednesday update. Now, the reason why that is important is because we probably already know what the final update's going to be. It's probably going to be veterans, just given the fact that the training pack is the last one that hasn't switched over. Also, what does this mean about the future of power-ups? I think power-ups are still going to be updated and we'll still get additional power-up expansions, similar to kind of how we did last year, because all EA has to do is just make it its own program and just say, hey, coming on Monday, we're doing a power-up expansion, right? Power expansion was really never a part of the Wildcard Wednesday original plan. It was more so added as a part of the rotation there. So the main crux of those guys, though, mostly like the heavyweights, veterans, flashbacks, rising stars, those things, they're probably done. Now, what does that mean for the future of these programs or the future of them involved with other stuff and programs and sets? I still think they're going to be viable cards for sets and such. It's just a matter of time as far as, when their value is going to go down. They're already still all pretty cheap. They're flying out of packs, especially the new packs that we've gotten with better odds. So just keep that in mind. The prices right now for some of this stuff might be high, but give it some time, it'll drop. And last but not least, the Madden Bowl stuff that we've gone over in detail, that 98 overall for free that you can get by doing online head-to-head, blah, 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 blah. Like we talked about in the video, like we've seen EA do previously, they set precedent. These special event players, usually if you can only get them one way, they will get a training bypass, and lo and behold, training bypass has been added for Ezekiel Elliott, Shaq Griffin, Alan Lazard, Justin Reed. So if you're out there sweating your life away for squads, wins, whatever, I would say just wait until after May 5th, Cinco de Mayo, I believe that's two weeks from now. Give it 2 weeks and you'll get these dudes just by doing a training bypass in their power up. So don't sweat it too much. You won't get it right away, but you'll be able to add these dudes to your team just by using training bypass. So next up here is going to be the heavyweights release. We got 5 new heavyweights here, all linemen for the most part, offensive, defensive linemen. 96 overall, Eric McCoy, no power up for him here. All of his run block, pass block stats are above 92, 91. Not the best center in the game at all. but he'll fill out a Saints team for sure. Next up, we have Titus Howard, right tackle for the Houston Texans, 96 overall. All of his stats are also above 91, but not the best right tackle in the game by any means. Mark Lewinsky, so far, he's probably the best one out of the whole bunch, right guard here for the Colts. So now the Colts have Lewinsky, and they have big old Q on the opposite side, their left guard. So their line's looking pretty sharp here. Imagine if they had a top tier quarterback like Andrew Luck or Peyton Manning back there. But, you know, the year's not done, right, I guess. But he's pretty solid, right? 96 strength. On top of that, all of his major stats for pass block, run block are above 92. Besides the run block, pass block power there, but everything else looks pretty solid. So I don't mind Lewinsky one bit. Matthew Ionitis. This is a dude I've been talking about for weeks, if not months, getting an upgrade sometime. I know he got hurt earlier this year, but you know, he has a card, he has a power up already in the game. So these guys that have power ups rarely don't get upgraded. I know there's certain circumstances, like I think Eric Berry last year, because of his off field or whatever, he wasn't in the league, X, Y, and Z. Antonio Brown. I know this year with Earl Thomas, they haven't really touched him. So Matthew Ionitis was kind of last of the Mohicans as far as cards that have never gotten an upgrade at all besides their core elite. So Ionitis here with 78 speed is atrocious. 89 block shed, also really low and atrocious. So what are you really doing with this dude? I don't know. He's not really good at all. The block shed's low, the speed isn't there. I don't know what he's doing on the field. He's gonna fail your theme teams, I guess, for sure. Shelby Harris here, DT. 96 overall Shelby Harris, 80 speed on this guy with 92 block shed isn't horrible. Could be a little bit better though, but 80 speed, I mean, he's better than Ionitis. I mean, I don't understand how these cards are even the same promo. But Shelby Harris here coming for the Broncos, no power up on him. And I think that's it, right? So McCoy, Howard, Lewinsky, yeah, and then the two defensive guys, Ionitis and Shelby Harris. If you had to pick anybody, I'd probably go with Lewinsky. He's probably overall the best one out of the bunch. I don't think any of these guys are game breakers by any means whatsoever. They're not really going to do anything besides help out theme teams, I think, for the most part, with top end overalls, right? So these are the dudes that are coming out today. Now let's jump into the game, see what we have in store for them. So we're going to jump into the game, talk about a few things here. I know I haven't been super active here in the Mutt Streets. We'll probably get into that with the stream later on, either today, tomorrow, whatever the case may be. But right here, a little updates on some stuff. The NFL draft solos are still there available. I'll probably bang some of these out later on just to get them done for part of my dailies. But again, guys, don't rush it too much if you don't need to. That 99 comes at the end with 448 stars, and we're only available up to 160 right now. So I'd imagine at least 2 more parts of this promo to come, if not another set of Super Bowl pass, draft pass. We got to finish out the other rounds, right? We only got undrafted 7 and 6. So I imagine 5, 4, 3 is probably one, and then 3, 2, and then 2 and 1 is probably another group as well, on top of the current draft, guys. So don't rush, don't kill yourself, you'll be good. You can also get the 97 obviously too, banging out those solos, but again, you don't have to rush to that, because the strategy I think for this that's best for you guys is, if you don't like any of these NFL draft cards that are out right now, which I don't love any of them really, even the 95s. Also, by the way, they did add these sets too, so you can get 89 draft players, for example, right here, but just by trading in some regular elites, and then you can trade all the way up from the 89s up to 91s, 91s to 93s, 93s to 95s, 95s to Shaq Barrett, and so on and so forth. So I don't love these. They should be adding more heroes, I'm hoping, especially more 99s. If not more 97s, and if that's the case, that's dope. If not, if they don't add anything else, I'm just gonna accrue and accumulate everything I'm getting in this promo and go right here to Draft Night Rookies and put this into some dudes that I could potentially make some coins off of or add to the squad, right? We got Trevor Lawrence, for example, Jamar Chase. There's a lot of big names, Trey Lance. There's a lot of good stars out there. Justin Fields, Zach Wilson. There's a lot of guys coming into the draft this year that are kind of in high regard. So we'll see. I don't know if they're adding more than 10. I'd assume so, just based off last year. And I remember last year they only did like the first 5 or 10 picks that night, first night, draft night, and then they added the rest of the first round the next day. So maybe this is kind of what they're doing here, is just trying to say, hey, first night NFL draft, this is what we can do right here, and then after that they're going to add more dudes to the first round. So that's the NFL draft promo, the latest there. There's some of my thoughts, ideas. Another thing too here, these Twitch packs, you can get 4 of these or however many Twitch packs are available just by doing different things, watching the different EA streams. Now, I've done it before, watched EA streams, I've gotten the Twitch packs. It's the process, we already went over it. It's a full to do, but it's not even that involved. But these Twitch packs are different, it looks like, than a Hail Mary pack. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards in here. Whereas the standard like Hail Mary pack only had 4. I think the Twitch drop packs before only had 5. I'm not even sure, but the gist is here that you're getting basically Hail Mary packs, right? They're just golds and silvers or whatever. But what you can do with these is, you know, put them into sets and such, do some things with them if you really wanted to. Some of them will sell for a nice little profit here. Just John Bostic, for example, it's probably like 2,000-3,000 coins. Tony Gonzalez also just 82, probably another 3,000-4,000 coins right there as well. So it's not horrible. If you signed up and have all that good stuff there, you will get these packs thrown to you. But overall, as you can see, they're you know, of no consequence. So that's the new package right there as far as the Twitch packs are concerned. The last thing I do want to touch on, and we talked on this earlier today, excuse me, the heavyweights reroll right here, 7,500. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going crazy about these heavyweights. I'm not going to even waste training on it. Not even worth my time. Sorry guys, I would show you, but I'm not trusting it. The odds on these, I will say, with the rising stars and the flashbacks or I think the veterans a couple weeks ago when it was like broken and it was like endless training, I will say in the latest the last 2 times I tried flashbacks and rising stars, I did make out pretty well in terms of making training and a little bit of coins. Now I'm not saying I made millions, but I made probably about 20-30,000 training on top of, you know, 100-200,000 coins. So it wasn't bad. It might not be a bad bet if you have some training left over to roll this one. You can roll these for the LTD, obviously still out there in Shannon Sharp. He's going to be, I believe, in both of these, and he's definitely in this one. I've seen it. So you can do that if you want to. I personally probably won't because he's going to be out of packs by tomorrow. And I'm not really dying and itching for Shannon Sharp personally, but I'm sure if I tried, I'd probably end up getting him eventually because he's flying out of those packs. So that's all the good stuff there that you need to know about these packs, right? That's also why I say right here, 6,000 training. That's probably the next and final program we're getting there for Wildcard Wednesday is going to be veterans, because the rest of them are up to 7,500. So with 96s in it, what 96s we're going to get, who's to say, who's to know? But also the offers are still here for NFL draft stuff. I'm not going to touch this until we get like timers on it, or the LTDs tomorrow. Maybe I'll open the rest of these here, these packs as well. So we'll see how that all plays out tomorrow. With more LTDs coming on the way, we have potential more draft content maybe this Friday, who knows, who's to say, and golden tickets next week, so be on the lookout for that stuff on the Wildcard Wednesday finale as well. That's gonna do it for today. Appreciate y'all for stopping by. Catch you next time. Peace out.